Welcome to the Conscious Hour. We have another eye-opening experience today. I check out people around the world for sources of information. I just don't watch mainstream media. Mahmood is one of the people I go to all the time for accurate, precise information with solutions.
This is what happens when you let rabid, psychopathic, genocidal maniacs do whatever they wish with impunity. Whatever's happening now isn't the fault of Iran. Whatever's happening now is the fault of Israel, the United States, the United Kingdom, the EU, and every single state that supported the genocidal, satanic death cult of Israel. These are the people to blame. These are the people in charge, not Iran. The people in charge of this war, of this escalation, are the genocidal satanic death cult of Israel, the genocidal administration of the US, the corrupt genocidal regime in this corrupt government of Britain and other EU states. These are the people who are responsible. That's before we begin talking about anything at all. Which leads us to what's been happening. So, you have a genocidal state acting with impunity, killing innocent children, 24/7, 33,000 children. And mind you, forget about the tone that's happening now. And they're killing innocent people. Where were you from day one? Where were you from day one? Demonizing the legitimate Palestinian resistance, standing with a genocidal, supremacist, satanic death cult, killing innocent civilians, committing genocide in the 21st century. Where were you? No, instead of stopping this genocidal, satanic death cult, they go and take their ships to form a genocide coalition against Yemen. Now Iran's attacking. What are you expecting exactly? Everyone to be silent? For your arrogant faces, arrogant supremacist neo-colonial faces to go and roam around the world treating it as if it's your backyard? Controlling other people by force and violence for centuries? This is what we said from day one. The people supporting Israel here in Britain and in the US and in the EU are more genocidal than them. These people are in charge of mass enslavements in Africa, all across the world, telling them about Israel committing a genocide, 30,000 people. They killed millions. What are we talking about? The British Empire, how many people did they kill? And now this stupid fool of a foreign minister here in the UK, Cameron, calling Abdullahian earlier today, de-escalate, we don't want you to expand the war. Call your little genocidal psychopath killing babies and children and letting his army rape women in front of their people. Banning medical aid in front for anyone. Coming to talk to me about Iran, about your puppets. Talk about your genocidal maniacs. What do you think? Everyone's going to look at you and not do anything? Of course they're going to do something. Any decent human being will respond to such violence, such cruelty, such barbarism. Talk about medieval barbarism. They're the grandfather and grandmother of medieval barbarism and terrorism. Telling me Iran must stop... who led this? You had half a year to stop this genocidal state cult going on. You're talking to Iran now? Talking about the Palestinian people resisting? And now the EU, what did they do yesterday? They put more resistance groups on the terrorist list. We don't want to start getting all heated up here, but really, it just shows you who the real genocidal maniacs are. Surprised. And now Benjamin Netanyahu, he's saying thank you to Biden and to Britain and to everyone for standing with us. Imagine what a shameful shameful existence we live in. People sitting in countries that they call democratic and protect human rights, supporting a genocidal satanic death cult, demonizing anyone who stands up against it. Of course they're going to retaliate. What do you mean? Where were you when Israel attacked their embassy? Where were you with Israel and don't expand the war? And what are you doing? Where's your condemnation? You immoral hypocrites, where was your condemnation? Where were your mouthpieces? Now everyone's going to tell you Iran, and we always told you they're a threat. And clearly we all know who is the threat, really. The threat is the people with suits acting with moral high ground and with superiority because they believe they're of a superior kind of entity and that the world is bound to them and their neo-colonial approach to the world. That era's ended. That's it. And because you did not allow this to end by peace, by you actually acting, practicing what you preach, then this is what happened. Well, what are you expecting exactly? Anyway, this was an important introduction. Okay, the cruise missiles now and the UAVs are due to be striking Israel any minute, by the way.